here with our second ever guest, YouTube mobile game, pretty much like a pioneer in that sort of field, lonniedos.
It's me. Thanks for having me, guys.
There he is. Anyways, so
hey, YouTube.
now something real funny is that we've like barely spoken before the podcast. 'Cause I think it's just gonna be more interesting.
Yeah,
so,
we did that with our last guest.
Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, you know, I like long walks on the beach. I'm a pretty chill guy, pretty cool guy.
You live near the beach?
No. I live in Minnesota. There's no beaches here, but
okay. Yeah. Unlucky.
But I mean, I guess I chose it, so rip. But freaking, I don't know. I like mobile games. I've been playing those for the past million years, on and off. I mean, mostly on though, and talking over them like a psychopath, and I make content out of that. And I've reacted to a couple of you guys. You guys do like video essays on similar topics. You've touched on mobile games.
We've been friends for a few years now.
Yeah. So, I think the big sort of common line between everyone here is that we're all very big on mobile games, specifically on YouTube. So, yeah, because while I'd consider my personal opinion of mobile games, like, I enjoy them about as much as, like, the average guy. I feel like a lot of people think that because I do videos on them, that I'm, like, a huge super fan of them. Which is pretty funny.
I mean, it would make sense, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's reasonable. It's sort of just... It was interesting. It's sort of just kind of what I fell into because I was making videos on an iPad. And then as I've sort of continued growing, I've just kept following on with it. But yeah, I think it's sort of interesting.
Speaking of mobile games, last podcast we had Subway Surfers in the game in the background. Are we doing that this episode?
Yes.
Lovely. All right.
I actually remember that, and I don't remember anything you guys talked about. I was just watching that the whole time.
You were just watching Subway Surfers.
It was interesting.
Yeah, to be fair,
yeah, I know, it was genius. We
looked at the viewer retention. Usually only 3% of people make it to the very end, and now with the Subway Surfers it was 4%. So therefore, but it has much better retention.
It's genius.
It's a W on all fronts.
Lonnie, I watched some of your videos. I noticed you have very fast-paced editing. Do you have an editor?
I do not.
Because you upload daily.
Yeah, everything you see is from my fingers and my brain and my mouth, and it's all me, baby. For better or for worse.
Daily uploads.
Sorta. I mean, it's kind of sporadic sometimes, but I feel like I'm working out a system now where it's pretty consistent. I'm going for daily, but yeah, it's fun times.
Yeah, how do you deal with like burnout and stuff?
Yeah, no,
because it's like with so much content being released, it's like I feel like it would be pretty grating over time.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, I just dealt with it by not dealing with it and then just crashing when I couldn't do it anymore for a while. And then
that's too relatable.
Yeah.
That's too relatable.
These days, I'll just go touch grass. You know, go for a drive, hang out with my friends for a day if I need to, or play some games off camera.
Yeah, right.
Gotta recharge.
You got the coping mechanism.
Yeah. But you live and learn, I guess.
Y'all.
But freaking, do you guys have editors, or do you do your own stuff?
No, I do everything on my own.
I literally just make videos on iMovie. That's it. That's
really?
it.
I was using that for a while.
Yes.
Same.
So wait, did you start using iMovie when you had your humble beginnings?
Well, yeah, back in the day I did use iMovie, but I mean, even more recently I was using the other iMovie for the first time, the more updated one. It was like, this works for simple stuff.
Updated?
Well, updated to, as in, like, not from 2007, I guess.
Oh, okay, gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of our ground roots were on iMovie, and once I'm eventually gonna try my best to find another editing software because iMovie is not meant for my videos.
Yeah,
they're not meant for the videos I make.
It's like super glue and duct tape.
I know. I make my videos using duct tape. It's literally like strapped together with glue.
Yeah, he has like a bunch of other programs and stuff. He uses like Autodesk for some visuals, and then he kind of just throws it all in the iMovie, and it's just like, okay, this is good enough.
Somehow it works half the time, but yeah.
I mean, that's all that matters. If it works for you.
Yes.
That's true.
And then freaking the best thing you can do is deprive yourself of new technology for as long as possible, because then you'll be amazed when you finally upgrade.
That's true.
Yes.
And also by forcing yourself with limitations, it allows you to sort of think outside the box and what you can
Yes.
do.
True.
I've kind of had to do that all throughout my videos. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know personally I use Vegas. It's not the best editing software, but because I have a bunch of plugins and stuff, it's manageable.
I thought you got into Premiere, didn't you?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Nah. I wanted to switch to it a long time ago, but at this point I think it's a little too late. My goose is cooked, you know. But yeah, so even though Vegas isn't like the greatest editing software, I do know that if I need to like get a video out quickly, then it's often like really easy to just use the most obvious visuals and then just be kind of lazy with it. And I feel like because you're on iMovie, you sort of can't be lazy in the same sort of way.
No, you can't.
But yeah, all right. So
Gazoom
Lonnie, let's say this is a dramatic like YouTube documentary, right? How would you recap your time on YouTube?
The rise and fall of Lonniedos. I'd encapsulate that with you know, I fell off after Flappy Bird, I think.
Flappy Bird? When was that? 2015?
Yeah, it was 2014.
Maybe even before that, yeah. 2014. It was all downhill from there, man.